the second step, you can open your eyes again, the second step of our moving into Shabbat, from that place of our own skyness is to feel the abundance in our life and to touch that inner yearning to give of this abundance, to share that abundance with all that is around us. And every quarter, our community designate an organization that we want to support, doing the good work they're doing in the world. And that is how we give what's called tzedakah, an act of righteousness. Most quarters we find a local organization that our community is aligned with, but as I mentioned at our Chanukah service in December, this month we designated Bet Alef. And we did it, unfortunately, because, as many of you know, we have been going through some difficulties financially. There's been, I don't know if you remember, but several years of COVID that were expensive for us because we had to completely reinvent our synagogue overnight. And then there's been inflation. I don't know if you paid attention. It's been years now. And then there's been the war in the Middle East. And all of those trifecta has deeply impacted our community. Not just our communities, but many communities such as ours. And so we have, for the first time, I think, in years and years and years, thought that we should put our own mask on first and designated this community as our recipient for your tzedakah every Friday. And I hope that you, if you are a member of our community, that you were able to open the email that Shelley Oakley, our president, right here tonight, sent yesterday. And if you didn't, please let us know. If you're watching from home, send us an email after Shabbat. If you're here, connect with Shelley at Oneg. We'll make sure that you get that email. It's critical for us that everybody reads that email, because we are starting a strategic planning, a process of strategic planning, because we need to find ourselves out of where we find ourselves now. And that means that we're going to take a hard look at what's important to us as a community and what we might want to become, and figuring out how to get there. But we want to do it together. And I know that I hear from you at every Oneg, at the end of every class, every retreat, really every gathering. You tell me all the time how meaningful this community is to you. And now is the time for you to step up and to help us reshape or restart this community we all love. And so it's critical that all of us participate. All of us step in and share of our own energy, of our own thoughts, of our own heart, because we're looking to chart our path forward. You know, we raised our glasses at the 30th anniversary last year at the party, and we toasted the next 30 years. You know, and as we were doing that, I was thinking, may this community continue to thrive in the next 30 years, long after I am retired. And we need to really carve that path together. So let's shape the future of our beautiful community together. There's going to be a survey coming up that is going to drop in your inbox, whether you're a member or not a member, actually, and we want your input. That's how we start. We'll start with that survey. So take a few minutes to give us your feedback. And then there'll be more activities, and we want you to join. I want you to join in and join me and the board. Together we can achieve anything we want. Right now, it's tzedakah time. So please find the tzedakah box in the back of the sanctuary. If you are watching online, find whatever the donate button is on whichever device you're using. and we deeply appreciate your support this month. We are on page 11 with Shalom Rav.